Time's dark secret revealed. Every time I checked the time, the clock hands spun wildly, dancing like possessed dervishes, and I was the only one who could see it. It started innocuously enough at work. I glanced at the office clock, and the hands twirled in a frenetic blur before settling back to their rightful positions. No one else seemed to notice, leaving me to question my sanity. As days turned into weeks, each encounter with the clock sent shivers down my spine, like a silent whisper from my past, urging me to uncover a buried truth long forgotten. Act 2 began when I stumbled upon an old photograph in my attic, hidden within the pages of a dusty diary. It was a snapshot of my childhood, featuring an antique clock with a broken pendulum. A peculiar sensation tingled at the back of my mind as I remembered the clock was a staple in my grandparents' home. It was the only clock that never seemed to spiral out of control, yet the pendulum always pointed to a specific time, 3:33. I felt drawn to visit the now abandoned house, as if the answers I sought were entangled in its dilapidated walls. As I approached the house, a sense of dread clung to my skin like cold sweat. The air was thick with an unsettling stillness, broken only by the occasional creak of the floorboards underfoot. In a living room, the clock stood untouched by time, its pendulum still frozen in place. I reached for it, and with a gentle touch, the clock hands spun wildly, slowing to a halt at 3:33. Suddenly, the room filled with whispers, memories of a childhood I had repressed, the strange rituals my grandparents performed, always at that specific time. The chilling climax struck as I realized the truth. Those rituals were meant to protect me from a malevolent entity trapped within the clock, a dark force that latched onto me once they passed away. It had been waiting, biding its time until I was vulnerable enough to reclaim. The clock hands began their wild dance again, and this time, I could feel its cold grip tightening around my mind. I was the only one who could see it, the only one who could stop it. But as the shadows closed in, I knew that the truth lay in a past I could never escape, and now, neither could anyone else.